This is Dr. George Loftus
and
Craig Cunningham, and just want to say thanks to everybody for coming down. I want to keep this short, guys, like about 10 minutes or so. If you have any questions about anything for either one of them, feel free to fire away. So there you go.
How are we feeling today?
Me or him? I feel good, man. It's a nice night, not only for me but for everyone that was involved in my case, and I think it's, a lot of those people do a lot of work that gets kind of flies under the radar, and people don't get acknowledgement for the task that they have done. So I think it's a nice night to honor everyone that has helped me get to where I am today.
How much time do you get to spend around the arena still with the guys?
A fair bit. They're on the road a lot right now, so it's been I haven't seen them in a little while. But usually when they're here, I'm working out in the gym and stuff with the trainer. So if they're in town, I'm usually here. If not, then sometimes I'll still come to the gym without them. I'm not supposed to, but.
What's it like getting to be at the arena with the guys as part of your recovery?
Yeah, it's been nice. I mean, obviously, miss playing. Miss playing every single day. Miss the atmosphere around the locker room, and just the kind of little bonds that you form with new teammates and stuff. So it's been, the guys have been great. Even like from day one, my recovery, they've been, in to see me every day and around, and I couldn't, I haven't known many of these guys for more than 2 years, and some guys I just met in September. So it's been pretty incredible.
We've seen your fans tonight.
Just thank them for all the support. I mean, it's like I said, it's a new team, and I wasn't here very long to create a huge following for myself, but the people from the city and just everyone that's been involved in general has been very, very supportive, and couldn't ask for anything more than the city of Tucson has done for me.
Hey Doc, what's with the outfit?
Hey, I'm a season ticket holder, hockey fan. I'm a fan of his, and I brought my Sharpie, so I need this thing signed. I'm just really happy for Craig, his family, the Roadrunners, the entire city of Tucson. This was a big deal. Physicians, paramedics, emergency medical services, we do these things every day, but we don't have these outcomes every day. And that's the real story here, and his fighting spirit. I had Craig at St. Mary's with my team for about 9 hours, and I didn't think I'd be sitting here next to him right now, to be perfectly honest. So what he's been through is incredible. He's a fighter. I saw him fighting for his life for 9 hours in that hospital, and we were just there to help him fight. And I couldn't be happier for him and his family. And he's going to go on and do great things, I'm sure, that transcend the sport of hockey. I can guarantee you that.
Craig, were you at the game tonight?
I was actually not. I was in the hospital working. I had my ticket. I gave my tickets to two friends who texted me and said a player's down on the ice, and I texted them, ours or theirs? I hope it's not ours. And about 30 minutes later, we got Craig at the hospital and started working on him after that. And
what was that like for you, knowing that you were taking care of the player?
it was, I aged at least 20 years that night. It was very stressful. We had the entire organization was there. His mom, the most important person there other than Craig, was his mom. I had to actually go out there and prepare him that he could die right there that night. And it was really an emotional experience. And having all those hockey players there, I just knew that we had to do everything we could to get him stabilized and get him over to Banner UMC and Dr. Calpe and his team so they could do what they needed to do. And everything just worked out great.
What's next in your career, Craig?
I'm not really sure yet. Obviously, I'd like to stay in the game, and I think the Coyotes have presented me an opportunity that kind of will go, hopefully follow through in the next couple of months here to stay in the game and in the organization. And like I said, I miss playing every single day, so kind of do whatever I can now to stay in and kind of move on from there and see what I like. I think there's a lot of new tasks or journeys ahead for me that I never believed, when I was, 5 months ago that I would be, going through this early. So just kind of taking some time now to sit back and, think about the future and just try and get my body, functionable and, back to normal.
In what ways has Craig's recovery differed from other patients that you've had?
Well, as far as the recovery is, other patients that go through this, as long as he was in cardiac arrest and recurrent cardiac arrest, they don't survive, a lot of them. So it's amazing. He's completely functional, 100% functional. And I got a feeling that with a prosthetic, he can put a skate on that thing and he can be back on the ice and skate. If anybody can do it, he can.
Hey Craig, if you had a chance to kind of summarize what the last 4 months have been like, do you sit back and think about how things went from that night?
Hell, I guess. The last 4 months of my life has been, a roller coaster, to say the least, and dealing with not only the heart but the leg amputation and the rest of my health that took a little beating when I was down, and kind of fighting back against my brain. It's been a battle, to say the least, and I've just recently not been pain constantly every day, so things are definitely getting better and improving, and I'm just trying to get back in the gym and get healthy again. And I think a big reason, other than everyone that was around me that night, that the skills that they had was how healthy I was and before, and trying to get back to that level in the next couple months here.
So 6 months ago you came to Tucson the first time and had a chance to see it. Have you learned a lot more about Tucson over the last 6 months?
Yeah, I guess I have. I didn't get quite to see the nightclub scene like I would hope, but everything else is it's been incredible. I think it's a great city, and I think the organization and the city have really done a great job for the first year. The following of the team has been incredible, and like I said, the support that I've received from every single person I've come across in Tucson, even sitting at restaurants and anything, has been amazing.
Well, for 4 months I've been wearing this thing on my wrist. It's pretty more wore off, so
Yeah.
I just want you to know we've been thinking about you every day.
Thanks, man.